Hi there, it's Sue Lum again reporting to you about my eye journey, and on this message I want to talk about glasses because I've got so many pairs of glasses I've lost count, and unfortunately there's not one pair that does everything. I don't have glasses for seeing distance because my eyes keep changing so much, so my optician says. So when I go out with I can't go out on my own, so when I go out with my partner, for example, everybody looks very blurry wherever I go. But so I tend to look down at the ground, and it depends on the light levels as well. If it's too bright, then I'm pretty much totally blind if the sun's right on me, even with dark glasses on. And if it's too dark, I think, who said that? I can't see a thing. So I shall tell you about my glasses briefly, and it might help people, it might not. But suffice it to say that I feel a bit like Eric Morecambe because I have to keep changing glasses, or I lift them up. Glasses up, glasses down, glasses off, different pair on, and it's very much like. Ugh. I don't think that's going to work, do you? So these aren't prescription glasses. I just bought them on Amazon a while ago, and they react to lights, so they help a little bit with glare, but they don't go very dark. But they're not bad, but they're not good all the time. What else have I got here then? These are just some old sunglasses that I just use. They've got a gradient there, so the bottoms are a bit clear, I suppose. And again, no prescription. They're not very flattering, I don't think. They're very old-fashioned, but a bit well worn, like me. And sometimes I just use them indoors, or I use them to watch TV. So that's them. What else we got? What else we got? Um, oh, these are just reading glasses, and they don't do anything for reading. They normally work fine because my right eye is usually my stronger eye. Of course, it's not. Those of you that saw my previous recording know that being visually impaired already in my left eye, and now my right eye is worse than the left. It's very confusing. So these, no good at the moment. The last pair, I'm going to show you what the Kent Association for the Blind have given me. They're actually distributed by the Royal National Institute for the Blind. Groovy, baby. Am I like Austin Powers now? Oh, is it he does? Now, these are really actually good. I've only had them about a week, or not even a week actually. And they stop the light getting in very well, and they block out light at the sides and a bit at the bottom. It's like I'm pointing out the exits on an aeroplane. The light will exit here, here, and here. And I don't need a safety belt to wear them. And they're quite dark, but they don't seem that dark when I'm looking through them. They definitely cut down the glare pretty well. And I do think I rather look like I should be going skiing. I don't think that's a good idea to go skiing, do you? No. Don't want a broken leg as well as visual impairment. But no, I'm quite pleased with those. But like I said, I have to keep switching between glasses, so um, it's a bit of a pain. So I haven't got one pair that does the lot. But out of all of my glasses, these are the best. And when I was out and about with my partner the other day, I said I feel quite conspicuous because they aren't normal sunglasses, and I think people know. And I currently don't use a white stick. I use just a normal walking stick for balance because my balance is pretty bad. So I don't think I shall take up tightrope walking anytime soon. No. So that's enough about glasses. But yeah, on a serious note, it is really hard. I can't see very well in the dark at all, so I have to put lights on during the day sometimes. And so, like I said, you know, if I got sun full on, nothing's gonna work. I just have to, don't know, just stand still really. So that's about glasses. On that note, an example of a problem was going into a restaurant and coming out of the ladies' loos. It was in a restaurant that I was familiar with. I thought, yeah, I can get myself to the toilet. I know where it is. It's on the flat, and my partner said, yeah, just go straight across and it's there. And I thought, right, I could do that. But when I came out, I couldn't find him because everybody looked just so blurry, and I stood still like a frightened child. I thought, I know he's here somewhere. Yes, I found him eventually, but I was really upset. But just also to explain about what, apart from the fact I've already mentioned, I've got foggy vision in both eyes, worse in the right now, which is the latest development, if you want to call it that, or setback. If I look at things with just my right eye, if I look at lights, they look like dandelion clocks. They're actually quite pretty. So any light I look at, individual lights, yeah, that's what it looks like. I think people call it a starburst. Isn't that a fruit flavoured chewy sweet? I wouldn't mind one of them. Anyway, that's all for now. Ta-ta.